YouTube.
That's good.
I might have to put the sub. What is it called? What is this? We're gonna put the submarine on. Submarine, submarine. Yo, what up? Welcome, 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 welcome. I love that. Uh, we're gonna let a few people get in here first.
Of
What up?
course.
What up? What up? What up? If you're watching this on playback, what's popping? As you see, it's not just me today. I got Goliath with me today, though. You know what I mean?
What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome to the show.
So look, hold up, hold up. Who we got? We got the real Mr. King. What up, big dog? We got Leo Pride. What up? Eddie. What up, big dog? Caleb. What's up? What's up? So I'm gonna start. We gonna start the show with some a little bit of sauce. There goes there it is right there. I hear it a little bit. I'm
The
gonna start with
buzz.
Key. I'm gonna start with Key. All right. How about that? Here we go. Woo! Just get the vibe right. Get the vibe right. That's all. That's all. Hey, hey. I need to get on Facebook too. I learned that my family be hearing me say some things.
Oh yeah. Get high with me, roll with me, smoke with me, I'm in that mode again.
Hey.
Moonlight push right through the moon roof, I'm in that zone again.
Now I'm not an advocate of smoking weed. Just let y'all know I like the record
I'm
though.
in that mode again.
Goliath, are you an advocate of smoking weed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%.
Roll with me, smoke with me, I'm in that mode
Hey,
again.
Sorry.
hey.
Moonlight push right through the moon roof, I'm in that zone again. Get high with me, roll with me, smoke with me, I'm in that mode again. That mode
I can't stand using
again.
headphones,
Vintage
but it's
Mercedes, look like it's out the 80s. Right now I'm whipping this shit by 80. Could I get you under this moon? Cause I need you
all
right
right.
now.
That's all I'm gonna play. That's all I'm gonna play. You know what? It's something about these shows. I don't like starting with like a chill vibe. I like to start with like hype energy, cause I'm a hype energy guy. So I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, welcome. Let's see. Randall, what's good, big dog? You say, how do I get on, G? You want to get on? What do you want to do? Kay, hey girl, what up? What up? What up? What up?
What up, Kay?
I like. Let's see. I like to offer an opportunity to artists. To my artists, I don't have artists.
You
I
don't?
am not. I'm changing. I am officially gonna change my stance. I'm not for independent artists. There it is. I said it.
Wow. All right, send them my way. We'll be good.
Broke bums, broke bums. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm always for independent artists. Y'all know that. I love independent artists, yo. I love independent artists. So, if y'all do want to send the music, we are a little bit late. We're a little bit late. But if you want to send the music, send it to Magneto7Booking, Magneto7Booking at gmail.com, and we'll go through it. But I got a special guest, i.e., a legacy partner. Not that type of partner. No Diddy. No Diddy. We got to say these things these days, don't we? We got to
Yeah,
just say
I don't understand it. Like, people be thinking about dick that much? It's crazy.
they do. Everybody's just always thinking about smashing.
It's like,
But
why? Can we have a normal conversation and just talk?
no, no, they don't exist no more. They don't
Uh,
exist no more. So, and I don't want to get canceled because we are on TikTok. So I gotta be
my
like,
bad.
I gotta be like. But it was something that I was gonna say. I was sitting, talking to my daughters, 6, 9 years old, and she said, "Yeah, that girl right there has a wife." I was like, "Okay, okay." Uh, it's, when is old enough? I know this is a music review, but I just gotta air some of this stuff out.
I don't think there's an old enough. I think that if you don't teach your kids, someone else will.
Mm.
So at some point, they going to hear about this little conversation of choosing your own whatever sexuality or whatever. And if you don't have that conversation before then they've learned it from somebody else.
Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't, but it is what it is. It
I
is what it
mean,
is.
keep them in a bubble. Then that's all.
We need to just move to like Japan or somewhere. That'll make it better.
Where they don't speak the language. They're gonna be all right.
All right, hold up. Mr. King says, "Put me on game on now. I get my beats out there. More artists." Okay, so we want to start with a conversation today. We can start with a
Okay, we can do
conversation.
that.
Um, See now, this is the beauty. This is the beauty in the whole situation. It ain't just me responding to y'all. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of the way I think is just from old school music industry. So I like the fact that I have somebody like Goliath on that's constantly going after the sync and actually landing sync situations. Because he'll approach it from a whole different perspective. But if you ask me, as far as like placement goes, um, I'm gonna always tell you to go like work your socials. Social media is one of the easiest things you could do right now today. Like, um, I know a lot of people like to say, and you might use it as an excuse. It's fine, whatever you do to make you feel better. How about that? But a lot of people will say, well, it take too long to get hot on socials, and ain't nobody really paying no attention. They're not paying attention. You're right. You're absolutely. You know what? Guess what? You got it. You're absolutely right. But there's something that happens when the person is always grinding and always putting more content out and then actually getting feedback from people, and you start to pivot in your marketing strategy and how you use your socials. That's when the people will start coming in and supporting and buying beats and all that stuff from you. But I think what's been happening, at least for me, again, I'm speaking for me, I thought social media was stupid. I was like, this is a waste of my time. You want me to
Now you
show?
want it all the
I
time.
know, right? I know. But I was like, this is a waste of time because I come from the school where you had to just get in with the A&Rs, you got in with the managers, and then you shot beats to those specific people, and then those people were in the studio. Oh yeah, engineers, can't forget the engineers. But everybody's in the different studio sessions, and those are the people that get your beats placed or heard in those with the bigger artists. Now social media, everybody's online. Literally, everybody's online, and you can post a beat. I would advise you. Um, I need to create a promo code because this is a whole new year. Go download my 30-day social media jumpstart. My 30-day social media jumpstart on my website. I'm gonna put a promo code music review. Promo code music review. Download that. Start posting daily, and then that also gives you a couple of blueprints of building resources and building different leads to just get some money flowing. All right. And I'm going to get at the y'all tonight. So if you're watching this on playback, go to my website, download the 30-day social media jumpstart, put promo code music review in there, and that joint will be for free. All right. Now, Goliath, you give your perspective because you're going to give them
Man,
the good version.
I think you hit first off. Consistency is key. Having a library that you've got, and I mean hundreds of beats, not 20 beats, hundreds of beats. Okay, keep perfecting your craft. As for sync specifically, I mean Nito's probably going to be able to tell you a little bit more about artist placement and stuff like that. But as for sync specifically, you got to make music that's syncable at the end of the day. Not just hip hop beats, not just trap beats, but beats that have emotion and draw emotion out of you. When people are looking for beats to put onto movies, put onto move or TV shows and stuff like that, they're looking for stuff that's going to enhance the emotion of the scene. So if you just got something that's just hard hitting and that's all it is, there's nothing else pulling you into it. It's not really going to be a syncable beat. That being said, if you're making full songs, think about subject matter. Think about things that are broad in your subject matter. It can't be specific. And I would say stay away from love at this point in time because everybody's got love songs. You want to really hit sync. Get into more about overcoming adversity. Get into winning. Get into defining yourself and becoming of age, and think of those kind of subject matters when you're really trying to get into it. That's really my take on it. The other side of it is going to be building relationships. At first, there are definitely some websites out there. I always talk about BroadJam, Sync Money, just a couple of different places. I don't suggest necessarily using their service, but you can get briefs of what the industry is looking for,
Hmm.
and then that will give you a chance to kind of start making your music towards that kind of brief, if you will.
Love it. Yo, we are fire at this, dog.
Hey,
Why haven't we done this? Like, we should have been done did this together.
man, we've both been in the game for a long time, so we've seen it all from different perspectives too.
That's true.
So,
That's true. The funny thing is, I think I can remember the culture change between, I'm going to say, my first out of the state session was in Chung King Studio in New York. And I was up there with a guy named Rise from North Carolina, right? And
mm,
that was the first time I was in a studio where Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake and all of them, like those, that was those studios out there.
mm,
And I remember just hearing the conversations. Yeah, we paying $400 an hour. So to see the money go into the upfront production, now all of the money is in the back end. Like
right,
everybody got studios in their bedroom. Everybody that's big got their own setup somewhere, right? And
very true.
I like it. I like it from that standpoint, but I do feel like some people have devalued the art in it all, and that's what's been my issue with the new generation of producers, because it is loop based stuff, the Fruity Loops. Like I don't even know how to use Fruity Loops, and if it's simple, I don't even know how to use it.
Don't even know how to use it.
Yeah, I tried. Like
I mean, I know people that can use Fruity Loops and they're cold with it. They are cold, but they're playing instruments too. They're not just clicking buttons. They're not just doing things like you're saying, using loops and stuff like that. Especially in like from the sync world, the people who are landing sync, you're not using loops. You're not using samples and stuff like that to make your beats. You're playing and you're really having to get into there, learn how to play an instrument. You can see the drums are sitting right there. Just below here is a keyboard. I've got the guitar and bass over to the side. Y'all seen Needle produce already. He's got all the same thing going on too. So
mm,
you got to learn your craft. I think there is a flood of loop producers that are, no offense to BeatStars, but are making money on BeatStars.
right,
But once you learn the game, you start to learn that you can't really use any of that for money anyway. So, real artists that are wanting to make the bag, they're learning that they have to learn the craft.
right. I agree. I agree. Question before Eddie, I got your record too. I got it in the email, so we're gonna play that in a minute. We're gonna give you some feedback. But question, based off of where we're going with AI, how far off do you think we are before they start to allow AI songs to get into the sync world?
I don't know. I would say we're probably at least, I mean, a couple years out. They've
Okay.
got to figure out the legislation on who owns the rights.
Mm,
Because just because you typed a prompt in doesn't make you an owner of the rights. It makes you a part owner of the rights. And then what's that part? What's that percentage? The person who made the program that deciphers your prompt and decides to say this voice is going to go over this beat and over this key, and like that guy's going to earn some of the publishing, but they got to figure out what those numbers are going to be before they're going to start letting people use it in sync. Because in sync, the whole world in sync is stay away from getting sued for copyright infringement, or because then you got to pull a whole series down because you used that song for the theme song. Now there's a whole lot that goes into what happens if they get sued. Rather than deal with all that, they want to make sure it's all organic and you own the rights. With AI, that still hasn't even been brought up yet. When no one's really talking about who owns the rights of AI music. Is it the person that typed the prompt in and said, I want this type of song? Or is it the creators of the AI? Or is it the people who they use the AI to test on? I mean, there's a whole lot to work through there, man. So a couple years out for sure.
okay. So what you're saying is the producers that exist now still should have a job for a little while.
Oh yeah, I think we'll have a job far into it. I think even though it's just like any other type of music at the end of the day. I mean, when the first sampler came out, people that played real instruments were all worried. Oh my goodness, our job is
That's
going to be
true.
taken away. You know what I mean?
I
No,
never thought about it like that.
there's still positions available for you to play live music, and I think you're going to shift. You're going to start playing live at venues. You may end up starting to play some of these songs that AI created on stage with the artist. I mean, there may be a shift in where we fit in the industry,
Hmm.
but I don't think there's going to be a like, oh no, I don't have a job anymore.
Okay.
And I got to be honest with you, I've never seen a human create a computer that doesn't crash. So when it crashes, they still gonna need us.
I like it. I like that idea. So even with that, and Eddie, I promise you, I'm gonna say this one little thing, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna start. But I am. I've never thought about that till you just said that. Like that's the same thing as back in the day because we had the Gap Band and all them folk, and then they came out with the samplers with the SP 1200, the MPCs, and
Right. I didn't need a drummer no more.
right, right. I got you. I like it. Very good correlation. You need to put that in the book. That's like
It's
A-
coming.
yeah, AI meets sampling 101. Like, yeah, that's dope. All right. Our first guy of the night. Eddie, you sent two records. You sent two records. I'll do the I really don't know. I'll do that record. All right, let's see what it sounds like.
She said she love me, but I don't really know. To keep it real with you, I don't really know. She said she need me, but I don't really know. Man, I ain't feeling that, so I gotta let her go. She said she love me, but I don't really know. To keep it real, baby, I don't really know. She said she need me, but I don't really know. Man, I ain't feeling that, so I gotta let her go. Hey, yo, she tell me that she love me, she tell me that she need.
I'm gonna play some more of it, but it's feeling real Nelly-ish right now. It's like country grandma. It's in that vein, but let me play it. I'm gonna play it.
Like anytime I'm out there with my friends, she swear I'm cheating. And any chick she see me talking to, she swear I'm beating. And next thing that you know, she pack her clothes up trying to leave me. I'm like, hold up, why we gotta take it there? We should sit back and roll up. Why you screaming in my face and tearing all my clothes up? Well, fuck it, I could play that too. That TV that your mama bought you, bitch, that shit is dope. I tore up all her purses, now I'm aiming for her boots. Now the cops is at the door, trying to make a nigga scoop. But I ain't going anywhere, cause my name is on the lease. About to hit the other room and try to get a little sleep. But Charlie wasn't having that. Guess what she came and said? That she hate my guts and she done gave another
24?
nigga head. Now my mind running wild and I'm madder than a bitch. So I pulled a suitcase out and started packing up my shit. She said she love me, but I don't really know. To keep it real with you, I don't really know. She said she need.
All right, so I got something to give you, but it feels like a sync record. I don't hear personally, I don't hear it as far as like a regular song to put out for mass consumption. I definitely hear it for any movie that might be doing a like early 2000s like BMF. If there was a scene in BMF and hold up, was that before Jeezy? Was BMF before Nelly and all them came out? I can't remember.
I don't even remember.
But either way, I
We
could
can
definitely
fact check.
say what.
I can fact check, but hold on.
All right. But Eddie, I could definitely hear it for that. There's some different things going on mix wise that I don't like. As far as the low end goes, I don't know. It feels heavy, but it feels hollow at the same time. How you feel about it, Goliath?
So, coming from an engineer standpoint, it needs to be mixed. There's a lot of frequencies that are covering each other. I think your main vocal on the hook needs to come up a little bit more than the background. The backgrounds are overshadowing the main vocal there. From a sync standpoint, I think you're right. It would fit in some of like the BMF stuff, like early late '90s kind of era, if
Right,
they're
right,
looking for
right,
that.
right.
But I think the mix for me is where I kind of got drawn away. And then the cadence. The cadence kind of puts me into a haze, like okay, da 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 da.
Right,
Instead
right, right.
of finding some different ways to maybe break up the words, break up the cadence a little bit more to cause it to be more interesting, to draw the listener in, to make them have to focus on the vocal a little bit more to find out what you're saying. That's where you're going to really start to see your ability to sync it because you're pulling the person in to hear it.
I like it. So even with that, okay, he sent two. So you one of the only ones that sent something tonight. So guess what? This is how we do it over here. We show love. We
Yes,
show
we do.
love. Did you say this nigga? Did you just?
Who said that?
You
Don't,
said it.
don't- I said yes, we do. That's what I said. I say yes, we do. Don't get me canceled tonight.
He got another record. Better than I've ever been. Okay, let's try this. See what it sound like. Oh, Jesus.
It's Eddie.
Oh.
I like it.
Before you come in, they set you up to win. They literally set you up to win. Please do not come with. I hope you didn't do it, Eddie. I'm looking at you. I'm looking. I know you see me in your camera right now. Lord, that's a beautiful setup. All right, here we go. Here we go.
It's Eddie. I'm doing good. My little brothers graduated, made it out the hood. My mama's sick, but that's some shit that can't be understood. My mind, soul, and my grind focused on fatherhood. Cause on my own I stood, and backing down wasn't in my blood. I stole a gun from CC House so I could spray the bugs. I was taught to be real, we never play with love. Catch me on a bad day and we can play with slugs. That's the type of shit that leave a nigga fucked up. I've been trying to stack my bucks up. Found out we having twins, yeah, we lucked up. A culmination of everything I went through. The soundtrack to my life story I'm giving you. Now everything gon' change for you one day. Now I'm in the Maybach like a gunplay. This life shit wasn't easy. The devil tried to catch me in a trap like cheesy. I'm ballin' harder than I ever been. I ain't hurting for a thing, teach you how to win. Just put your grind, put your money in. Take the flight, sell your life, spend a couple years. Cause real talk, I ain't seen a pen. Cause I was smarter than the average chasing dividends. I see my grandma struggle broke when the time ends. Spending nothing but cash, that hurts time 10. Yeah, hop on the track, make it slap Chris Breezy. You don't let me in, I buy the house like Yeezy. I'm bad and I'm better than I ever been. I'm bad and I'm better than I ever been. I hop on the track, make it slap Chris Breezy. You don't let me in, I buy the house like Yeezy. I'm bad and I'm better than I ever been. I'm bad and I'm better than I ever been. Give me a moment of silence for all the pill heads and lean junkies. All the broke niggas with Jordans, but they homeless. Say a prayer for Meg Thee Stallion's foot.
Hold on, that was spicy. I see what you did there. He said, "Say a prayer for Megan Thee Stallion foot." I like it. I do stand for Black women's rights, though. White women's rights, Hispanic women's rights. What other women we stand for, Goliath? I'm putting you in the mix.
All the women.
All the
All the
women.
women.
There it
All the
is.
women. All the
All of
women.
them. All of them.
Not the fake women. But I don't want to get canceled, so let's just not talk about the fake
Oh,
women. Let's stop.
no. Rich Rich.
Why you put me in it? Dang it. Hey Eddie, that track. So take the cadence of that track and how you played with it, and go put it on the other track. And then get the mix that you got on this track and put it on the other track because this one was way better. Way better.
Yeah, I agree. That joint. Are you from Eddie? Where you from, bruh? Where you from? We gotta shout some people out too. I see a few more people in the chat, so we gotta shout y'all out. But Eddie, where you from, bruh? Y'all laughing at us with the rich. I be getting canceled every week on TikTok. They be like, "Did you just say that again?" I know you
I
did.
mean, so this is what I don't get. Why can they have their opinion, but I can't have mine? Like, what's wrong with that? That's all I'm saying.
That's all I've been saying the whole time.
That's all I'm
That's,
saying. I'm not trying to stop you from doing anything. I just have my own opinion on the thing. But anyway,
I, yeah. I'm waiting to see what, because we can go deeper on that concept. No, nope, no, no, no. We doing good. We stayed above the waist. Oh, cause I just, all right, one last thing. So I promise you, I'm not gonna get canceled. So I was at Walmart, and it was an identifier. We gonna say it like that. It was an identifier with the short dress on, right? And that mother was like 6'4". I was like, God dang, bro, you wasting your goods, dog. You're 6'4". You need to be out here going crazy. But you want to do this? All right, do your thing. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Uh, Eddie say, other accident. I'm from. Okay, I definitely hear the LA vibes. I definitely hear that.
West Coast.
Yo, Goliath. I know you. So Goliath has a group of individuals that's getting to. No, I want to say bag because I like to associate success with the bag because a lot of people don't know what success looks like without the bag. So I'm gonna just say they out there getting it. It's something called upgrade demeanor, man. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yes, sir.
So
See,
so
man.
um the thing is,
We're gonna get Nito one of these eventually, like little spinny thing on
yeah, I
his
gotta
little
get the little.
feet.
I gotta get it. I gotta get the joint. That's hard. But the Goliath has a heart for the artist. We both have hearts for the artist. I'm just more of a um dragons and dragons and gladiator type of heart. I'm gonna say,
Interesting.
yeah, you need to go do that, and I'm gonna take the javelin, and I'm gonna go in. Goliath might not give you the javelin, not up front. I think if you get on his nerves enough, you're gonna get the javelin. But I did want you to talk about them a little bit, Goliath, with upgrade
Okay.
Dominion, because I think somebody like Eddie might be an asset, maybe. I don't know. But I know in sync world, you're gonna always be looking for some folk. So
Always, always. So, upgrade the meaning. Shout out to Trey, my business partner with that, and Nito, because it's kind of a sub thing of what you got going on as well. The Mad Lucrative Network. I would definitely. So let's shout out that real quick. I got to show love to the host, Mad Lucrative
yeah.
Network. Make sure you guys go ahead and look at that up. It's kind of what put all this together from the beginning, and then we spurred into what's called now Upgrade the Meaning. We are a conglomerate of creators, engineers, producers, artists, songwriters, singers, rappers. We pretty much got everybody in there right now. Guitar players, name it, we probably have it. And if we don't, we know somebody that can do it. But basically, what we're doing is building a library, building a sync library, but in a different way, where everybody, all the creatives get together, they talk about the music, they input their ideas and opinions on the music, and maybe they'll do a different version of the song, and then that way, because in sync world, you really got to have different versions of your song. You can't just go, okay, here's the one song I've got. No, they might just want the vocal stems, they might just want the beat, they may be saying, hey, we like the song, but can you make it just an instrumental, all acoustic music, or can you go ahead and just do a complete acapella, complete like 5-piece acapella group doing it.
Yeah.
So you got to have different versions of the song, or hey, we want to duet with this song, we like where the subject matter is, but can you add a female or can you add a guy? So you always got to have different versions of what you're doing. But we're a group of people that have got together. We've got some sync possibilities that we're on the inside with, that we get first attack at. So with that, we're kind of building some traction, getting it started. So look us up, upgradethemeaning.com. It's definitely all sync based. We are looking for people that are sync ready. That being said, please know what a PRO is. Please understand what an IPI number is, an ISWC number. And if you don't, come and ask us. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. And that's that. I love it.
Yeah.
So even with the upgrade the meaning and going full speed ahead with sync, I think what I admire about it is y'all are doing it in a, you got the traditional parts of it where you're doing the musician and then the back to back conversations because the group chat be popping. It's too much for me at times. So I'd be like, I'm gonna tune in like twice a week, and I'm saying, oh, okay, that's that. Okay, heart, heart, heart. I like it. Oh no, I'm gonna do that, right? But I like the fact that you're attacking it from a community standpoint, and you're attacking it from a technological standpoint, where you're developing technology to make their job easier. The sync
Oh
companies.
yeah.
So, and we ain't gonna tell y'all. Just know it's fire. It's $1 billion company. Yep, yep. All
We're
right,
on the rise for sure.
let's shout some people out right quick. I saw some people come in and out the chat. If you're still here, yo, thank you. I saw you. I gotta acknowledge you. Is that Felix Ruger? What up, big dog?
Yeah.
Broden, what up, big dog? Eddie P in here rocking with us.
Yeah.
My DJ is dope. What up? You just came in. Yo, 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 yo. The real Mr. King. What up? I saw somebody on Facebook. I got to figure out more screens. I got to get more screens. That's what. Micah Nelson. What up? Lavon Bax, aka Q. What's good, girl? And that's all I see so far. All right.
I gotta find your Facebook feed so I can see.
Yeah, yeah. It's just my Facebook got hacked. I clicked on the wrong big booty video and it gave me digital herpes.
Big booties be getting us in trouble, man. You gotta.
Fellas, if you outside and you online, don't click on that video. I know she thick.
They trying to get us with the little bubbles on Instagram now. Now you can see what you liked and everything. Look,
I don't like it, dog.
it's getting harder and harder to keep it under the radar.
It's the same thing, and we gonna play my boys next. Mr. King, we got you. But it's the same thing as you know how you see a chick that got the thick video, and then you might want to click on that joint, but it says Goliath and 10 other Goliath and 100 other people.
Don't put Goliath in there. You ain't gonna see Goliath. I look, but I don't touch. There is no liking. No, look. I'm not liking nothing. I'm not.
Yo,
You're not gonna get me in that circle.
I ain't gonna say the name, but it's a certain pastor.
See,
I saw his name right there. I said, Bishop, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. It wasn't my pastor. It wasn't my pastor, but it was a pastor that liked one of the big booty videos. It was like Pastor so and so, and 300 people liked this video. I was like, got him.
I mean, pastors gotta like big butts. Never mind.
They
See,
do.
see, you
They
getting me
do.
into the conversation again.
We gonna play King's music. All right, let's get the King. Let's get the King. See what he got. I'm gonna play it in the big. 'Cause I want to see what it sounds like in the studio. Oh, it's just a beat.
Oh, this from the real King.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he just sent a beat in.
I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. The reason, everything I say, I'm gonna give you a reason behind it, and of course now I got somebody to bounce back and forth with the ideas.
Right.
But for let's see, 2010, 2009, 2010, Drake came out. He put the lo-fi filter on top of everything, and everything is the water joint, right? Everybody started doing the melodic singing rap thing. They've milked that for the past, I'm gonna say at least 15. Well, yeah, 15. The last 15 years has been a Drake fest. It has been a Drake fest. You ignore me on TikTok. Yo, Miss Danique, I don't even know how to get the feed on TikTok.
You
I don't even know how to. I'm gonna try to pull the feed up on TikTok because I was on my phone trying to find the feed on TikTok. I don't know how to do it because we're going through a third party app to stream on all platforms. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to pull TikTok up because everybody on TikTok, I am not purposely trying to ignore y'all. I promise you.
I'm
Um,
getting there.
all right.
17 screens later.
Yeah, I promise you, it's 1, 2, 3. Got my phone right here. Got a phone, everything. Yo, I'm doing too much. But so yeah, this what I was about to say is everybody has done the Drake thing for the past couple of years. And I can tell just based off of the soundscape of what's been popping and what money is starting to go behind, people are tired of the Drake sound. And I'm not talking about because not like us. I'm not talking about it from that standpoint. I'm sure that contributed to it. That helped them start to usher in this new whatever. But I think when I'm gonna go with Lotto. I think when Lotto came out, why did it have to be a female to usher in something fire, like something different? Cause anyway, cause when I think about Lotto, I think about Ti. Every time she rap, I hear Ti. That's all I hear every time. But everybody got tired of doing that whole melodic, soft, lo-fi filter uh sound. I think we're out of that. Now I do think in sync world, I'm sure some of it's gonna exist. It's still gonna be there, but you gotta see the change. The change is here. And I think for the most part, the lo-fi filter sound is starting to morph into soul. That's what I see. Like even have you heard the Weeknd's new album
Which new
Glide?
one?
The
You broke up.
Weeknd. It's the Weeknd's new album.
No, I haven't got a chance to listen to it. It's on my list.
So the Weeknd's album is very much so. All right, I got everybody on TikTok. I got my feed up now. I got my feedback up now. So oh my bad, Trey, you over on you on TikTok? What up, big dog? Ajax, what up, big dog? Miss Nick, I see you now. Dion, what up? I'm gonna put my email in the chat on TikTok if y'all want to send the records. I don't know how long me and Goliath are gonna go for, cause we were joking. You know, I wish I could hear some of our conversation.
We was gonna say hi and bye. No,
15 minutes. 15
that's
minute
it.
music
We
review.
done. You didn't have no submissions. You guys got to submit early. Submit early. Look at
And that's
let's,
bruh.
let's start the culture. Submit early.
Please, please don't treat us like these other bums. I'm
Time is
sorry.
money.
I'm sorry. It really is. Cause the thing is this. All right, what y'all don't know is me, the community, the lucrative community, and some other investors are working on not only a lucrative music festival. Yes, yes, yes. I'm working on a lucrative music festival for music reviews to be live and beat making live and panel discussions about music business and a lot of other stuff that I'm offering to all of the people that be coming to music reviews and some of the outsiders. But if y'all don't be submitting on time and we can't get on the schedule, I'm gonna go out here. I go out here and spend a couple racks on a venue. I need y'all to show up. If I'm gonna get DJ Toomp, Toomp, what up? You might be watching this on playback. What up?
What?
But if I get DJ Toomp to come through and have him talking about the studio sessions with Kanye and the stuff he did with Jay-Z, then I have C Note come through and he talk about the stuff he did with ASAP Ferg, and if I have all of these resources invest into certain things that I want to offer to y'all, I need y'all to show up. I really need y'all to show up. Show up for me, I show up for you, huh? Huh? And I did say I wanted to give it to y'all for free. But Goliath said,
Hey, don't put that on me. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. Goliath said he don't understand, but because you be getting so I don't know if you can give the whole day away for free because there's gonna be a lot of great information in there. At the end of the day, like I mean, even if you got to spend a little $10-$20 to get in for the whole day,
that's true.
that's what I mean. Come on, there's gonna be some heavy hitters, especially for what you talking about doing. Um,
It's a
I
lot of
did
listen.
want to get back to Mr. King real quick and talk about his beat. I did hear the Afro beat influence. I do
Okay.
like that. I think personally there needs to be a little bit more of the chimey type sounds to kind of give it that feel a little bit more. You have the bass and the drums and all that is doing what you need it to do, and I think that's why he went into the low cut filter or the
Okay.
low pass filter conversation because it was very bass heavy. You're missing the top line, top end of that. That kind of fits under. Well, we'll call it the middle line. That fits right underneath what the artist is going to do. So that's how I felt about that beat. I did like what you were doing for an Afrobeat feel. It's just missing some of that high end mid tone instrumentation that you may need.
Right. So, do you have you based off of the soundscape of music business, what's been getting synced, have you seen any pivots in what people are picking?
Afrobeat's hot right now. Like
Really?
for some reason, it's everywhere. It really is everywhere. Other than that, I don't. So it's not necessarily what they're going for. Winning is always going to be a good subject matter, and subject matter is what I focus on.
Okay.
Music is always going to be evolving. They're always going to want different types of music for different type of feels, different type of whatever. So you'll get your trap music, you'll get your R&B, traditional R&B type music, you'll get your hip hop music in there, you'll get your country and rock, whatever the case may be. But for subject matter, they are really going away from love.
I
Sorry.
wonder
I
why.
know I know everybody in love and they want to talk about love and how they got their heart broken or how they but it's not necessarily but the subject of love all inclusive of they just going away from it. You're not seeing a lot of that in movies, in TV shows, in anything at the end of the day. It's more about winning, overcoming, struggle, stuff like that, internal, personal development.
Yeah.
But love songs are a dime a dozen. I mean, the first song we played from Eddie was a love song.
Even with this, all right, I think it's ironic too. Hella ironic. Of course we would go away from love songs. Our social uh environment is just weird right now, bruh. I ain't seen so many anti-relationship posts in my life. Like, you can't trust these bras because they don't be they want to spend all your money. King F that. Like, I get it. Like, so of course, if they're trying to cater to people that's gonna buy the product, these folk ain't worried about love. They are on their own self-development journey. So it makes sense. It makes sense. And you know me, I never could just like just let one thing be what it is. It's like it's always deeper. It's a deeper meaning behind it.
Right.
But that's funny though. That's funny because I think one of my first briefs I got that was probably 2012. No, yeah, about 2012. A lot of those songs they were asking for love songs. They were asking for uh, relationship based. Like it was, you could tell the difference, and the references would be like Jagged Edge or um Anthony Hamilton. Like those were the songs that they were trying to go match.
Hmm.
Now you got the win. We need you to go out here and
I mean, that's what it's turned into. I still get briefs every once in a while for a love song, but it's not really. They're not trying to be like the last one I got said more of an adult contemporary theme take on love. Meaning you've been through the ups and downs, you've been through a more mature look, not I'm just falling in love with you.
Mhm.
So like they still want I don't know. You're always gonna have movies and love TV shows, but I think we're oversaturated. I don't think I know an artist that doesn't have a love song.
I know a lot.
Well, there you go. But
My-
I deal with a lot more independent artists than you do. I'm sure of that, and I don't know one of them that don't have a love song. Like they all got 5 or 6 of them ready to go.
you know what I miss? I really miss the musician or the rapper that had the ability to pull a Common type of song and build a storyline like how he did testify the joint that Kanye produced, and he was on the stand with Taraji, and she had did like some backhanded stuff, and like, where are the artists that can paint pictures like that? Because I feel like in Sync World, you already doing half of the work, even for the person that's doing the treatment.
Yeah.
So if they can write their storyline based off of a part of your song, and it's automatic sync.
Automatic.
So
Automatic.
I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, everybody just got on the whole money bag. Yeah, FD. I'm
Well,
drinking
they
lean.
gotta. Yeah, I say a couple words and a hard hitting beat, and I got a hit. I got a hit all day. Especially if I'm talking about wet box and everything good at that point. We like, hey, we want to dance to that
Everybody love
song.
this wet box every now and then. Let me see. Kay says lucrative love is always needed. Yeah, folk love ain't lucrative these days though. It's a lot. It's a lot of street dwellers that got their box on lease. Multiple owners. Uh, Pastor Savage, what up? We are actually doing good. We haven't talked about box too much tonight. We have done right.
Oh, yes, Pastor Savage, we trying.
Goliath did. He obligated himself to be a primary box god, though.
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't want digital herpes. I don't want
Nope.
it. I don't want it at all.
You sound like you got it. You said your phone had a virus or something because you clicked on the wrong. I
I
don't
got a
know,
question.
man.
I got a question. This is fun. What do you think about? Of course, Sexy Red is the top as far as like nastiness as it relates to artist content. But what do you think about her as an artist in the business? Do you feel like me? Like, I feel like she's a pawn. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
Okay.
100%. I think a lot of the artists now are pawns,
Mm,
especially the ones that ain't really doing anything innovative on their own. So when you look at some of the big names, like man, I'm bad with current music, but I think Little Baby and them kind of cats, um, they were hired on to kind of make us zone out and drone out. The problem is that I feel so twofold to me. It's not just the artistry, but artists are always going to go towards what sells. We're always going to have a popular opinion on, okay, this is what's moving in the industry. This is where I got to go. Every independent artist I know is like, well, this is what they're doing, so this is why I'm doing it. Instead of being innovative and trying to create your own sound, create your own culture, create your own community, create your own whatever, you're trying to get the bag by going through the same process everybody else has. And
right.
so I think the labels then notice that and say, well, we're going to pick up a couple cats that we can tell them what to do. We're going to write their songs for them. We're going to da 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 da. And then we're going to put out all this music and make a bunch of money.
Okay. All right. I could get with that. I agree with you 100%. I think the only part where I'm conflicted, and this will always be just a thing for me, right?
Hmm.
Especially having a musician's heart. And I know, fellas, I know what y'all doing. Y'all out here, y'all trying to play at 5 different churches to try to meet your salary. I get it. Y'all trying to gig on Saturday night in the club playing Tupac and Biggie. Yo, old pastor used to use bad terms. They wasn't playing Biggie over there. They were playing Escape. But but
The
I
sad thing
know,
is that during offering, they're playing Escape too at the same time.
I ain't gonna front. We've been playing optimistic for the past couple Sundays. But but the thing is, I get that musicians want to try to just get it and figure out the cheat code, right? But the issue comes in where the only real cheat code is building your sound. That's the only real cheat code. Like, it's nothing The shortcut is the long way because I look at uh Missy and Timbaland. I always get on Timbaland because how he does music reviews. I just don't like how he do music reviews. I'm not a fan. But
Nah,
as far as his legacy,
very big
yo,
fan.
big fan because it's just like I get how they went in, provided value to Jodeci, and did the drums, helped with some of the melodies, and then morphed into this and to this and to this, and they just it worked. I get that, right? But I don't think people understand that was still the long way out. Cause when they came in, they wasn't a hot thing on the slab. When Pharrell and Chad came in, they wasn't the dopest in the. They were looking at them like weirdos. So, but and then you look at the timeline, they probably spent the cool, I'm gonna say 5 to maybe 10 years of development, and now they're here forever.
Yeah, but I mean that's the point though. Even like they're here forever. Like we're not making music that's gonna last 20, 30 years right now. I
Right,
don't think Sexy Red is gonna make a hit that we're gonna be banging 20 years from now and be like, that's a classic. No, 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 it's
right.
not a classic. It's some fad right now. But you when you talk about music that changed the industry, you talk about the Michael Jackson, you talk about the people you mentioned, Anthony Hamilton, stuff like that. Them cats was making music that stood the test of time
Right.
and are still getting sync placements today. I mean, even from how many times have we heard "We Are Family" in a song, and it's been
Exactly.
redone a million times over. But you ain't gonna get a Sexy Red track like that. I don't.
No,
You're just
no.
not.
My pea pink, my booty brown.
Just not gonna
It's
happen.
not gonna. No, we're not gonna listen. We're not
So
gonna.
it's the ones that take the long road. It's the ones that continue to push themselves. I'm very big on even though I'm at where I'm at, the money I've made in sync, I could sit down and be okay for quite a while. But I'm always going to continue to innovate myself. I'm always going to continue
Right,
to look at the new stuff. What's coming out? What's the edge of the industry look like so that I can try to push myself towards that.
right, right. Now this is even with that, and whoever that was that said y'all sent music, I don't see it in the email. So I don't know who this was. If it was on TikTok or it was on Facebook, I don't see.
Mr.
Uh,
King said he sent me something, so it's in my email, but he
okay,
wants me to listen to it when I got time.
okay, cool, 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 cool.
Um,
Ajax said we back.
Dion's,
We are back. We back.
we back.
Dion said, "How do I send music?" I put the email in the chat, Dion, if you're watching this on TikTok. But it's Magneto7Booking, Magneto7Booking at gmail.com. And I play that joint. This is something, I don't know if you really listen to it, but I want to play this because this is where I'm conflicted. I understand artists wanting to take the shortcut, but we know the shortcut is the long way out. All right, got it. Now, when you get somebody like a Sexy Red and they do this, because this is the thing, my wife played it for me, and I was like, it's gonna work. Like, I don't care how much, I don't care how much you think that she is a
How many sales
nasty,
calls could
she's a nasty little thought, and she's talking about the nastiest stuff. When people hear this, it's gonna work.
Yeah, it's it.
It's hard.
Fat, juicy, and wet. I don't even gangbang. Pussy so good, made me throw up a set.
Woo. I ain't gonna front. I get dressed up and dance to that. He talking about some of my favorite stuff. Jasmine, what's up, girl? That's my little
Mm-mm.
twinsy. Twinsy, what up? But yeah, what man don't want to talk about fat, juicy, and wet? Huh? Little box?
I just want to hear it all the time.
I
Like
don't
if
hear
that's
it
all
all.
you got to offer, like if that's gonna be your whole set list, and I'm not going to your concert. I might listen to one, two songs, but
Now this is the thing. Now here's the thing. I might go to the concert. I'm gonna go under this. This is what's gonna let me know if I'm going to a Sexy Red concert or not.
uh oh.
Am I going as and in the under the context of media for the Mad Lucrative Network. If I'm going and I got free tickets to go, I'm gonna probably go. Cause guess what? I got to report. I got to report what I saw. You know what I mean? I got to report it. But now this is the thing. This is another thing, and I want to talk.
Backstage passes and all, right?
No, I don't know. Well, all right. So, all right, truth moment. Truth moment.
Solo interview.
Truth moment. All right. When I saw Sexy Red on this joint with Bruno Mars, I was like, I could see it. I could see how they're gonna make it work. Right. The cleanup is just what I'm conflicted, and I think Joe Button said something about it. But this is how I've always felt about stuff like this. Why does all of your viral songs and the songs that the label put their quick little 100,000 in right quick? Why does those songs have to talk about your pee, your cat being pink, and your booty hole being brown, and then your lip gloss color was like chlamydia green? Like why does this have to be your marketing strategy when it comes to the black folk? Just gonna call the thing a thing. Why it got to be that? But then, huh? Watch this. You're gonna tap, tap. You're gonna tap, tap. She,
Tap around.
she got delivered from Senior Candy's plantation. She no longer works for Senior Candy. She worked for the other plantation. She worked for the plantation that's up in Alpharetta. Everybody in Alpharetta, what up? Say, yerp. I got some people that watch the pod in Alpharetta, so I'm an equal opportunity.
Okay. Got to.
But why is it when you start hitting, you're trying to hit that group of people, and you want to try to do Phillips Arena, and you're not doing these little Chitlin Circuit clubs no more? You're gonna bring Bruno in. Bruno, you're nasty for this too. You're nasty for this, Bruno, because pay them folk that $50 million so we can get a Bruno Mars album. I said it. There it is. I said it. Goliath just sitting there.
I'm staying out this
Let me-
conversation, man. I'm not getting canceled. It's not happening.
I'm just saying,
I-
I want a Bruno Mars album. What is this? Like you going over here to Lynn. You Lyndon B. Johnson.
So I saw an interview with him recently. Maybe it's not a recent interview. It's just I saw it recently. Let me say that. But it talked about why he doesn't put out a lot of music like other artists do, and it's because he takes time to really put himself into the art. So he's playing the guitar, he's playing the drums, or he's playing pieces of the music instead of it just being him working with the producer and dropping up a bunch of stuff. I don't know if that's true. You looking over there laughing? You tell me the real
Bruno,
reason,
pay them folk they $50 million.
right?
Pay them folk.
Pay the people.
Hang on,
Give
front.
us an album.
When we went to Vegas, I was like, I can see how people can spend some money out here. I like it. But I don't know how much. Should I say that? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Ain't got no Bruno Mars placement yet. Ain't got yet. And the truth is the truth. I don't know how much cocaine was done over there in Vegas. But whatever you doing, Bruno, this might get me canceled on TikTok too. It is what it is. But pay them folk they $50 million and give us a Bruno Mars album. I care for you, bro. I want you to live, survive. I need you. You need me.
That's funny. Hilarious.
Yo, somebody got to tell the truth in these streets. Bruno out here hoeing himself out to be with Sexy Red. Talking about fat, juicy, and wet. Stop it. That don't even sound like Bruno. I respect you more than this. You are. Do better. Do better. Ain't nobody sending no music, so we gonna keep talking.
We just gonna keep going.
I'm just, bro. Just think about this though. Think about it like this. All right. So if Bruno owes, and this is just becoming Bruno said, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
If Bruno owes Vegas casinos $50 million, right? I think his world tour he probably netted 200 million world tour. All right, go do the tour, save up the bread, and pay them folk the $50 million.
I wonder how much of that 200 he actually saw
Ooh.
after
Nugget
paying everybody and paying like, yeah, I don't
dancers.
know that he saw 200.
How many pieces does he travel with? Let me look at this right quick. I
We're gonna
want.
do a whole breakdown on Bruno Mars right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's funny.
Let's see. Because if he home 200 million. Oh, I don't know how I did that, but if he took home 200 million, at some point you got to be in the positives. Now I can see again if he's in Vegas, I can't say that I'm not gonna say the Coca-Cola, but if he was in Vegas drinking a lot of Coca-Cola, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Then okay, take care of the debt and be done with it, please. Cause I hate to see musicians. I'm about to say I think I just got a text message saying you are doing too much.
You
You've
do.
gone, you've gone against community guidelines.
Uh-uh.
F you, F you. All right, let's see how
Dang
much.
TikTok.
No, we still good over there. Shouts out to the Don is helping us out.
Oh yeah, Don.
The Don is helping us out. Who do you
Yeah.
think will buy TikTok?
I heard that Mr. Tesla was looking at trying to pick it up.
Really?
That's what I heard through the grapevine. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that he was like, "Hey, I'll pick it up." Didn't he buy X
Yeah.
or Twitter, whatever you want to call it these days? It's
Okay.
going through its own identity crisis.
All right. This is the issue. All right. Here's the issue. I don't believe this one bit, but Google just told me Bruno. I knew he owed $50 million to the MGM. All right, I knew that, but it says he's worth 50 million. I don't believe it. I hope that's not real, Bruno. Bro, we love you. Give me down, 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 down. Don't give us some of those. I've been locked out of heaven. Sink. Leave Sexy Red alone. I know that session was probably lit. Like what do you think they did in the session for him to come up with Fat, Juicy, and Wet? What do
They
you
paid
think?
Bruno money to get him in there because we need to clean up Sexy Red's image right now. And if you're on the song, Bruno, then we're good.
That? Now I
We're
thought
gonna get some Bruno fans to listen to Sexy Red now, so we can spread Sexy Red's message to everybody.
thank you. So now this is the issue. This is what I'm afraid of. Now I don't think there could ever be a R&B beef between Bruno and ooh Bruno and the Weeknd. Ooh, that'd be some good R&B beef. Ooh,
Do
there's
R&B cats beef? I don't know if they do.
2025. I want to see Bruno Mars. See me get messy. I want to see Bruno Mars go against The Weeknd. 2025. Canadian versus the US all over again. Let's get it. I just did that.
That's funny.
Let's get now
That is funny.
if they start beefing for real, I'll be like, yo, I did that. But
Wow.
so it's all right, so he got to pay them 50 million and he's worth 50 million. All right, let's see how much. You can talk to them right quick. I'm gonna look this up right quick. Let's see how much.
So yeah, if y'all enjoying the conversation,
How much
follow Nito because these are the conversations he has all the time.
it is.
Lucrative love, music reviews, mad lucrative content. Hey. No, no, no. Good, good, good.
All right, so let's see. He makes. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like
What'd you get?
that. So right now, see, he just. Why do you have to go to Vegas to gamble? Like, you got to have a cutoff. You got to have a cutoff. You can't have it all. You can't do it all. So right now it says he reportedly grossed around 1.5 million per show, and he's set to be at MGM. They gonna be hoeing him out. He gonna have the fat, juicy, and wet.
Yes, Mr. King, we done went way down the rabbit hole right now.
So what he say? Deep down.
1.5 million per night, 90 million altogether in the residency.
So it got 124 million is what he's set to gross from the MGM Grand. I ain't gonna front. I do want to go out to Vegas to see that. That might be my anniversary vacation.
I can't go to Vegas
Why not?
because I let loose. Like Vegas is the place I go if I want to get drunk and like get drunk. There are many nights in Vegas that I don't remember.
I forgot you close enough too. You close
Yeah,
enough,
so
bruh.
yeah, I don't go to Vegas that nearly as much as I used to when I was younger.
I think I lost $10.
You
I
lost a
lost
lot
ten
less, a
dollars.
lot more, or a lot less than I did.
I was just like, after it happened, I was like, nope, I'm out. I got up out that chair so fast. I said, show me where the Starbucks is. I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I don't need this. Hey, I'm good. So if he set the gross 124, he can straighten them out with the debt. Long as you don't gamble some more. Bruno, don't be in Vegas gambling no more. Like it's done. You did it. You did it. Good job. You did it. Got you out here having to do the song with Sexy Red. This is a wake up call. This is a wake up call.
That's
This
sad.
for you. This is rock bottom.
Had to change your image just to gamble away some money. That's terrible.
I want to know how much. Listen, I got some people I can call too. I ain't gonna do it though, cause I have to tell them, yo, I'm on a lucrative music review right now, and I'm talking. I'm gonna have to do that. But
Right.
I got some people I can
Watch
call.
what you say.
Yeah, yeah. I got some people I can call. But yeah.
That's hilarious.
So I don't see anybody else sent music. I know Goliath. You said you wanted to play something from the community.
I mean, if we didn't have no submissions, I was gonna at least fill it up with some of the stuff we got going from the community. I'm more than happy to pull something up if you want me to.
Yeah, let's hear something. Let's hear something.
Let's see here. You know I'm gonna go with the Trey song. I've got to go with the Trey song.
Okay. Hold up. Mark
Um,
says, "Am I for real the only one watching this?" You must be on YouTube.
he the only one on YouTube. Yeah,
You are the only one on YouTube,
he
dog.
said
Thank
shock
you,
value
though.
and everything.
Look, though. Look, Mark. You got some folk on TikTok. You got some folk on Facebook, Instagram,
Said,
Twitch. We on Twitch too.
we got people. Oh, we on Twitch? I didn't know we was on Twitch.
Yeah, we are on Twitch. I need everybody on Twitch. I gotta figure out. Goliath is gonna help me. I promise y'all. I don't know how to put the feeds up on all of the platforms, so I'm just trying to go back and forth between all the platforms and respond to y'all that way. So, thank y'all though. Let's see. I saw Kay. Said Catherine, what up? Cat, what up? House, what up? House 3. Is it House 3 or Hose 3? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a mess. Me and Goliath are both Scorpios. Anytime I say something bad, I'm just blaming it on being a Scorpio. Somebody sent something on Linktree.
Were you able
Gerard.
to hear that?
I don't hear nothing.
You didn't hear nothing on your end.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
We heard something earlier when we did our test.
we did.
Gerard. Gerard, send me a YouTube link or
I'm gonna just
uh,
shoot it to you.
a YouTube link or a SoundCloud link. We don't f with Spotify over here anyway. I was gonna play it, but it ain't pull up. We don't f with Spotify. Do we? I haven't had a Spotify rant this year. New year, new rant. Spotify don't give
I
a f.
think they're gonna be down in a little bit.
Thank God. Oh, Oh, I forgot, and I did a whole podcast about it, but I want to talk to you about it too. What do you think about Netflix purchasing catalog, music catalog?
Um, man, it's like going to a burger shop and ordering tacos. I'm not too sure about it, but Jack in the Box made a killing with that. So, because they try to do mobile games too, right? So they got their mobile gaming, and they're just trying to
Netflix is
diversify.
doing that. They're
Oh
trying to do
yeah,
it.
they're trying to diversify what they're in.
Okay.
And I kind of understand it because I mean streaming. So I feel like with YouTube and what YouTube is doing, the broadcasting and movie industry is going to change dramatically in the next couple of years.
Okay.
That being said, Netflix is trying to get ahead of the game and say, how can we justify us staying alive after that switch happens? That's where I'm at with it.
Hmm. So do you think YouTube is going to get to the space where they're direct competition with Netflix, or do you think they're already there?
I think they still need some infrastructure to
Okay.
fill themselves out. And I think that the creators need to start really embracing it. But there's a lot of stuff like I don't know if you know. I think it's called The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. It was a selling show for a while, but they've got a great following and making tons of money right now.
And that's on
Um,
YouTube or where?
it started on YouTube. I think they got picked up by the Lifetime Network now. So,
Good, bad,
but
ugly.
I want to say it's Good, Bad, and Ugly. Hold on, let me.
That's interesting. So I am, and this sounds horrible what I'm about to say. Everybody, please, if y'all are gonna be like sensitive, just mute this part. Mute this part for like 2 minutes and then come back. But I feel like when it comes to Netflix being willing to purchase catalog, is gonna get all the bums out the way. Everybody that's not supposed to really be doing music and they slipped up on a smack, just sell the catalog to them and just get out the way. Let us do what we do over here.
Yeah, I could see that.
And it benefits you too. It's like all of the people that was sending music reviews what last year in 2023. Golly, we know it's 2023. God dang, time is flying.
Been
But
doing this for a while, man.
yo, and still ain't making no real money off of it. But anyway, um, I feel like those people, like a lot of the music review people from 2023 that was submitting, a lot of them were fire. But I could tell that the super creative people that's really, really good at doing music normally starts to give up because all of the sexy reds of the world start getting the burn. And then that now makes the people that know how to really get to it and layer vocals and mix and master, like to really put the love in the music, it's turned those people off from wanting to do music because you got 1,000 sexy reds. So I feel like if Netflix is gonna, let's say they're gonna pay $50,000 for a viral song. A song went viral, they're gonna pay for it, and it's gonna live in the Netflix catalog, right? Let them people go off and go, do their thing. But now when you get a person like a Money Long or what's the girl name from TikTok that I liked last year? God, you know what I'm talking about. I love that girl.
There's been so many. I know there's one that was always came in and always had great music.
Ah,
Can't
I
think of
can't
her
remember
name now.
her name. God dang. Paris. Portia.
Portia. There it is.
I love I love her voice, but I could tell people like her would probably get a little down and stop creating music altogether because she's gonna see the girl that just sold some box to get a song hot everywhere. So I would like for people like her to be like, "Yo, I'm just in my bedroom creating some dope music, and this is a means for me to be able to survive and make a living."
But I also think that a lot of that is because they don't understand the business. A lot of people think they're gonna make a hit song It's going to be amazing. You got great talent, and then they forget that there's a whole business outside of just making music. And so
That's
now you're talking marketing, you're talking who are you talking to get it out there? Who are you communicating with? And are you just putting it on Spotify and waiting for Spotify streams to build up? Which I'm sorry, artists, if you can cancel me for saying this, but that's not the plan. It's not the way.
it's not.
You've got to have a marketing strategy. Even Azai in our community, he said that his whole entire game has changed because of the fact that he got a real marketing team behind him. And I think that's one of the great things about Upgrade the Meaning is that we're learning all this and saying, well, here's the steps you need to take. It's understanding that you need a sound exchange, you need a BMI, you need to be on all these other platforms to make sure that you're getting your money.
Right.
If you're not, then you're only relying on the Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and all the different streaming services. I mean, we did a thing where 1 million streams only got you like maybe $1,000.
It's like $1,000. Yeah.
So it's not gonna make your money. It's just not gonna do it. So I think that's the problem is that most artistic people don't understand the business and they allow that gap of understanding the business to cause them to get burnt out on making music
Yep.
because the people who aren't artistic, they understand the business. And so now you got a Sexy Red talking about her box that isn't good music, but she done put out 20 hits in the last whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing, and it didn't just start with Sexy Red. Like, uh,
No.
Pretty Ricky, I hated them when they first came out. I was like, oh my god, let me do honey. Now, see, now it's a smack though. It's a smack now. I ain't
The
gonna-
death of boy bands at that point.
yeah, but even the boy bands, like I feel like every genre of music has had some slop that the big machines have made work, and it's
Oh
just like
yeah,
y'all got to realize it, yo. It's more to it than just the music. I'm gonna say this all. I'm gonna be saying this till I'm like 60. There's more to it than just the music, always.
definitely.
House 3 sent the record. Let's see what he got.
All right.
Drake, nope. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Instead of, instead of no more poverty music, we can say no more Drake music.
No more Drake music. Kendrick won. Kendrick won. Don't do it. No.
Right after the
All right, I'm gonna
Grammys.
play.
I
All
love
right,
it.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play.
She knows that my love is not regular.
Okay.
That's why she keeps calling me on the regular. She says I give her more than what she deserves. I can make it happen with just 4 words. I'm on my way. And then the realization sets in. There's no more talking, no more texting. We're gonna redefine what sex is, yeah. And I don't mean to sound so out of line. Saying no to you should be a crime. That's when you call, I always reply. Like, baby, the way I wanna drive you crazy. The way I wanna have your body shake. The way you throw it back, oh, I can take it. When can I give it all to you? 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 Oh, baby, I might fall for you.
I'm gonna play a little bit more. I'm curious. I'm curious to hear something.
She knows that my love is unusual. That's why she keeps calling me more than usual.
Good. I'm good. I'm good. Let me play this, John. All right. So this. all I hear him say is Nito. It's just Nito, Nito. So yo, this is the thing. It's a few things, and I'm gonna let Goliath talk a little bit because I'm sure he heard some stuff. Maybe the same thing that I heard. I don't know. I don't feel like you executed the record to the best of your ability. I feel like you left some chicken on the bone. I like to offer chicken on the stick, give people stuff for free. You left chicken on the bone. Um, what I mean by that is this. I think when you approach a song, dun 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 da 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 da, right? I like the melody. Top line is fire. What my issue is where I feel like you could have sung out a little bit more and then dial back how much you sung in the mix. Cause I feel like it's like it was like a demo. It felt like a demo more than a record that's like for mass consumption, right? I
Mm.
like the flip of the Afro beat. That was pretty cool. I'm just honestly, I'm low-fi, low pass filtered out. I'm done with it, honestly. Um, but I can see why you did it. I can see that it could work. Um, and this is another thing, and then I'm gonna let Goliath have the stage. But this is another thing. I feel like I want to bring people to the congregation, but I've heard another content creator say that, so I can't say that.
Oh,
But to the stage, like the Apollo.
gotcha.
Um, I think if you were to dial in and execute every record with intention, like match the feel, like really embody the song, those subscribers that you got right now, and even though you dropped this what a day, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, you'll start getting a rotation of subscribers and followers to come to you for the one thing that you offer. But I think what happens with a lot of new fans that might be interested, they might indeed be interested in following your brand. What happens is you might get put in the people also listen to category. And where when it comes to playlists, that's a beautiful thing. It works for you.
Hmm.
When it comes to you building a fan base that's going to come to you for one specific thing, that might be a little problematic. That might be a little bit problematic, but I'm not. It ain't. It's not a bad record. But Glaff, what you think?
I mean, you hit pretty much where I'm at with it. I don't think it's a standout. I think, like you said, there's probably some chicken left on the bone, and you want to get that chicken off there. You want to go ahead and get a little bit more feeling in your voice when you're singing it. Your mix, that snare, that rim shot, that thing is piercing. Need to bring that down a little bit. And same with the hi hats. Nita will tell you my hi hats are always too high. You need to go bring them down into the mix a little bit more. And maybe even some more background vocals. I think it was just
Yep.
not enough.
Yep.
There wasn't enough singing involved to make me stay completely interested. The song written, I think you did great writing wise. I think
Right.
your cadence, your top line, what you're singing is good, but just there's something missing from it at this point. But mix wise, I would say bring your highs down. I think they're a little bit too piercing. Probably anything above 5K would come down maybe 1 or 2 dB.
Hmm.
So
And I just subscribed. I'm your 10th subscriber. I want to see you do some of this stuff that we talking about. So I just subscribed. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching. Trust me. And if you put some mid out, I'm gonna say mid every time you.
every
No,
time,
mid. It's just he might block me. Who the f keep putting mid on all of my? This
that's
Negro keep putting mid on every video. But no, I like them. I like them. And even this is another thing. These are normally all my music reviews, unlike Timbaland, because it's a difference. It is a difference. And then now I got this guy right here to add. Y'all gonna have to pay like $50, like $50, $60 for submission. But when it comes to your branding, I advise every artist, it's okay to be creative, but people gotta see you. They have to be able to identify with who you are, especially now. Like we're not in the generation. I don't think that the mystique of an artist is like alive anymore. I think that's halfway dead, except for people that's already made it. The people that's already made it, the mystique is gonna be what it is. Like Weekend can step out and say, "Hey, I dropped the album today," and then go back in his corner, and people are gonna go buy it, right? He don't have to go do lives and be on IG Live and TikTok Live and do an interview with this person. He don't
You
have.
already made it.
Yeah, but the new artists, I don't know that y'all can build a brand with the mystique like that. Like I think you can still have a certain part of you that's got like, and the only reason I'm saying this is, let me see if I can pull it up on the computer and I'm share it so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Well, while you doing that, I mean, I kind of agree. I mean, I still think people are going to get discovered and be like, "Who is this person? Oh my goodness!" Because you whatever, some record exec happens to be searching YouTube or Spotify or something. Um, but I agree. Like at the end of the day, you've got to build your following. The number one question I get asked, like anytime I've sat at a table with an artist about to get signed, what is your following like? Who do you have? What does your socials look like? What are your numbers? And we're not talking about your numbers that you paid for. We're talking about active subscribers.
Right.
When I go to your page and I look at your posts, do I see 100, 200, 500 likes? Do I see any reposts? Do I see any reshares? Do I see any whatever the case may be? That's
Real
what they're looking
engagement.
for. Yeah, real engagement. People that will say, "Hey, when he does a concert, I'm gonna go to that concert."
Right.
Versus someone that is just paid for 1,000 likes on their Instagram.
Yeah, that ain't the business. Trust me.
No,
Cause even with that, like I've talked to some different social media strategists, and I was like, "Yo, that's stupid. Like,
what
please,
up, Fabian?
please
Sorry,
move far away from." Oh, Fabian in the chat. Where you at? Where you at?
he over there
What
on
you what?
TikTok.
Hold on. Let me see. What my boy doing? My boy.
I ain't
Fabian,
seen him in a
hold on.
minute.
Man, look, man. I need to go to Chicago. Holler at my boy, man. Fabian, what's good? I see you over here, dog. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at though. And this is House 3. I'm pulling up what he sent me, and then you'll kind of understand why I talked about the whole mystique of artists. Like I just don't know that I'm literally trying as I'm talking right now, trying to think of who has come out in the last 10 years that's been able to sell mystique in the last 10 years. Can you think of one?
No,
And even to the point where like Daft Punk, that joint, they've been here for
I
like
think
decades.
the last one I can remember is like Adele. They didn't really show her until the music was already out.
Okay. So look, this is his YouTube. This is YouTube right here. And like I said, I like the idea, but I don't think that you could do that. You can't do it as a artist that's just starting.
Not in
Hold on.
today's market.
No. All right, so we don't want to do that. I was trying to share it and it says, "Do you want to exit?" No, we don't want to exit. So I can't share on the computer. I got a new computers, new technology. It is what it is. I don't know it. I'm still learning. Still learning. Ah, there it is now. Okay. Let's see. All right,
You can't
beautiful.
press H. You
So what?
can't just press H.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sharing the screen now. Do y'all see it? Because I don't see it up
I
here.
don't see nothing. Now I do. It's at the top.
Okay, it is here. All right, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so, but it ain't pulled up. All right, so you see this. All right. Any artist that does this, I like the idea. It's a cool concept. But you're in a generation where people want to know everything about where you are. They want to know what you ate for breakfast. They want to know who your girlfriend is. Or is he married? Is he gay? Is he single? Is he what he drive? I we're in this information generation. You doing this sets up a lot of questions. Now, sometimes that could work in your favor, but do you really have the resources to keep this going and build storylines around this type of image? Because you got, and what I mean is this: if you are artists that want to do this type of branding, you're gonna have to figure out, okay, what type of clothes am I gonna always wear when I appear out in public? Am I always gonna have to seem like I'm in the shadows like her? Her was probably the last person I've seen do this. She wore them shades forever. We couldn't tell that she was thick or skinny. We just knew it was a girl, and they said we gonna put her. She gonna be the female prince. They literally branded her to be the female prince. Now, lately, she started to pull back and be a little bit more racier with her clothes and take off the shades and
Right.
she's came off of it some recently, but the first couple of years that we saw her, it was Mystique every time. So now this is the flip side of that. I don't feel like I should be airing some people out. I be airing mad people out. Um, how can I say it? How can I say this? Be smart, Mike. You might want that placement. No, I didn't say Nito, Mike.
This turned into a Mikey conversation. All right.
Yeah. So, so the thing with her, she came into the game with resources. I'll say it like that. That's a clean way to say it. She
Mhm.
came into the game with resources. Her people have been vetted into this business for a long time. So I say that to say all of them clothes that she was wearing, there's like the Tracy Ellis Ross and girlfriends and all of that big budget clothing, that ain't cheap. That Mystique idea is not cheap. Another person that they kind of did the Mystique with, but then they kind of morphed her into being like just a girl next door character. Doshi, I love her.
Mhm.
I love her. She is so fire. But TDE has had her under development for years. She's been under development for years. So of course, if they gave her the Kendrick Lamar starter pack, like Kendrick is the king. Kendrick came out and said, "Forget nigga, 69 guy. All right, I'm out."
And then
And Kendrick has played the Mystique card for years. Guess what? If she went through that same training with that same type of budget, of course it's gonna work. So, House 3, I know I took the long route out, but I would say whatever you're planning on branding yourself as, stick to it. And add up the cost. Add that cost up, dog. Cause it might,
right.
yo, House gonna come to the next music review. I just paid $5,000 trying to I tried to shoot a music video with the shadows. They had the bright light that showed my face. I tried to figure. Yeah, it started costing, dog. It starts to cost. I promise you. Oh, but
Got to stay consistent. That's for sure.
yeah, yeah. Even with me, that's why I be telling the community, look at the community all the time. Yo, I'm just gonna shoot content and put it out. I'm not gonna commit to all of the wide end screen, then the airplane come in and I'm like, hey, Nito here. No, no, I'm not doing all that. Nope.
What? Not all that?
No,
Come
not
on.
yet. When I get to the point where this thing is flipping some type of uh well, I'm capitalizing and it becomes an asset and I'm not spending money on it, then good. Yeah. Now we'll spend a little bit of money over here and develop that. But yeah, I'm
I
not.
just want you a little Brandon thing like this thing over here.
I need that. Now, no, this is the thing. I don't see that on the TikTok feed. I mean on the Instagram feed for some reason.
I see it everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I just moved it over because when you got that other screen, it kind of widened everything out, so I had to bring it back in.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't have any other. Oh, I see it on TikTok. Okay. But I don't have any other records. If you want to end with something from y'all, let me know. I'm gonna
Did
send
you
it.
get my email?
You where'd you send it to?
Magneto booking 7. I follow instructions, sir.
I don't see it. Let me see if you landed in the other folder right quick. Spam. Mm-mm. William Hernandez sent something though. Oh,
Ooh.
William Hernandez. I was about to put a joke out there, but I'm not gonna do it.
It was coming. I heard it. You
Ah,
sure it's not in the inbox? It should be right there.
ah.
Let me resend.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, I hate that I podcast sometimes, dog. I really hate it because every concept that comes up, I be like, "Oh, that's a good idea." Now I jot it down, but when I'm live, I can't just like spit it out because like I'll indeed be canceled. I will definitely be canceled. They'll
I
label
mean,
me.
you always on the verge of being. I think that's what makes it um, entertaining at the end of the day.
Being willing
I
to be
mean,
canceled. That's what
I'm
makes
just saying, at the end of the day, being able to speak your mind and not worry about being canceled all the time is going to make it entertaining. I think when Shay was over there being like, "Yeah, I was getting it in. What you gonna say about it? Go ahead." Like all of a sudden, oh, yeah, I want to watch this guy.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I got you. That makes sense.
He turned that into a whole entire
Yo, he flipped the
publicity.
script on
Like
that.
he's like, you know what? I can now endorse this openly.
Yeah. Hold on, man. Hold on. I just saw somebody enter the chat. I'm gonna get her. I gotta get her.
Who again? Who again?
Be back, yeah. I ain't gonna say your government name. I ain't gonna say your government name. But this is a good friend. I can't say good friend because if I say good friend, I'm gonna be looked at like, oh, this nigga out here being nasty, being a freak, being a 69 guy. But I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Now I've opened up Pandora's box. I have to say something. All right, so
Got to.
yeah. So I look at her as a sister, right? She's taller than me too. She mad tall, but I look at her as a sister, and I saw a picture that she posted in her stories, and I was like, oh, I said I didn't approve of this outfit. Where did this outfit come from? Where did it come from? You got to do better. It is some street thugs out there. We can't deal with the street thugs. All right, let me play. Who is Mr. Antone?
He's the engineer that mixed this one.
Ah,
So he's one of the engineers in our community. The artist for this one is Just Jazzy. Just JustJazzii. Don't ask me why.
you got that
Um,
on IG too? That's the name on IG.
that's the name on IG. Pretty much all her Instagrams are only one Jazzy. Again, Jazzy is spelled Jazzii. Make sure you put that double I in there. She'll
Let
get
me
on
make
you.
sure I'm following her. Jazz.
II. But she's
Oh,
one of our upgrade the meaning
I'm not following her. I follow her
female
now.
artists.
Okay. Let's see what she sound like. I hope I don't have to unfollow. No, I'm playing.
Look, man, be honest. At the end of the day, be honest. I'm
I'm
not.
playing. I'm playing.
I'm not trying to. Just
Oh,
because we part of the community, don't mean we don't miss sometimes. Let's be real.
I gotta stop trying to make you understand how you keep breaking my heart. I need to stop crying every time it hurts, cause it seems you only hurt me more. Playing with my heart from the very moment I gave it to you. I gotta stop
about your friends, but what they know about me. Besides me being the girl you're posting on your IG. They never see us anywhere, and I know that you don't care. Because I know you'd rather be with them anyway. You got my heart and now I want it back. Cause you don't know how to handle it. Oh, can you push me? Let somebody come along and think that it's okay. Don't be wrong, can you picture me? Saying cause I love him, but he doesn't feel the same way. Can you picture me? Losing my mind over someone. Really, I can do better than you. Can you picture me? Can you picture me? Letting somebody come along and thinking that it's okay. Don't be wrong. Can you picture me? Saying I love him, but he doesn't feel the same way.
I have so many different things to say.
Go ahead.
All right. Say it, say it. Where's the keto now? Said say it. All right. So I like her voice for one.
She's
I
got a good
like.
voice.
I don't know how I feel about the mix. I don't know how like it feels hollow. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it's but I know I got it playing like blaring in the studio too, and I don't feel it on the subwoofer. It's like it's hollow.
Interesting. Okay.
But
I've yet to listen to the mix in several different places. This is so.
okay. Now I'm sure maybe if I play it just through the atoms, it'll probably be clean. But I always be looking to see like how active the sub will get based off of the mix.
Low end information,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it ain't never come on.
Mm.
The sub didn't even come on in the studio.
Got it plugged in? I'm joking. I'm
Yeah.
messing. I'm messing.
But
Okay.
so now this is the thing. I could tell she got range. I could tell she got the voice to do it to execute. But it still felt like the lazy singer idea. Like I'm sure in sync world it could work, but I think how I'm looking at it, and I gotta say it like I said. Y'all don't judge me. If y'all judge me, f y'all. I'ma just say it how I say it. But the puffy hit men um like concept where you get everybody in and you do like a real boot camp where you have this person in studio A and they down there killing. They got the harmonies. They got the because I could tell she's missing some layers where she
Mhm.
probably she probably should have stacked all of her harmonies another 4 times and then hard left, hard right, and then mid and then straight center. And
Yeah, and I just got her to start doubling everything. So
uh,
she's another one that
uh,
records herself. So that's the other thing about the community, right? We're able to now, okay, here's what you're doing. Here's what you need to do.
okay.
And so it is bringing up a education as we start to get into our sync processing and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely agree with you.
But
Everything you're
I,
saying.
I
I'm
like the
surprised to hear that the sub didn't work. That's
yeah,
because it
and I
works
mean,
whenever I play.
and I'm halfway up. Let me see. I'm gonna put it louder and see what happens.
Every time it hurts, cause it seems you only hurt me more. Playing with my heart from the very moment I gave it to you. I gotta stop trying.
Nah, dog.
Yeah, it's not there.
Uh-uh. Let me see. I don't think I blew it. Let me see. Let me make sure. Cause I do be putting them ones on blast. Let me see. Let me see. Nah, it's different.
Yeah, it's the mix. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's the mix.
I
So
will take it back to him and let him know.
and just honestly, bro, I want her to stack them vocals. If she even if she ain't perfect with it, like just like cause she got no voice. The voice is definitely there. But
Yeah, she's got a good voice. I think every song that I've gotten from her so far, it's been the singing is good. The recording quality need to be brought up, and she just got her system now, so we'll get her
have,
there.
have you tried her on some less involved tracks where it's just like acoustic and like maybe a rim and see what she sound like with that stuff?
I'll have to give that a shot. Definitely. We haven't tried her on anything. She picked that one out of the beats that we had. That was she's got that. She's got about 4 or 5 songs in the works right now, but that's the one that's closest to finished.
Mm.
So, I
Where's she
mean,
from?
New York.
Okay.
Yep, she's in NY.
I'm not mad at it. I want to. I'm now that I think about the puff thing, minus all of the baby oils. Um, I
No Diddy.
definitely right. No, Diddy. I wouldn't mind doing maybe a retreat component with the Lucrative Music Festival.
That would be interesting.
That would be. That would, cause I already. Well, I ain't gonna talk about this on no live. We talk about this on the back end. I ain't giving y'all all my sauce.
Not everything.
No, 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 no. But yeah, I'm considering that. I think that might be dope, especially for the people that might only need little small stuff like that. Cause I think like even with how Trey does his vocals and how he mixes his stuff, even if he got certain templates that he uses, like I think if that information was just general information within the group, then that mixed with some production information mixed with just studio etiquette takes everybody out of there. It takes us to the moon.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna do some digging. I'm gonna do some
that would be
digging.
dope.
I
I
would
mean,
love.
just let me know because I'm all down to plan it all out as well and get everybody over there. I mean, and
Okay,
we'll be in Atlanta, so I mean, realistically, we can come invade your spot for a couple hours after the
right. My spot be
afterwards.
free.
We can come record over there, do a
It's
whole
a
mini
guy.
boot camp.
It's a guy that wants me to come to his, and I worked out of his spot one time before. It's in Gwinnett. I got to look at the distance, but he has like a whole office building worth of. I think he got 5 studios in that one space, and
Yeah,
you'll never know what it is, and it's dope. So I might end up taking him up on his offer for something like that because I only got 2 spaces in my spot. I only got 2 spaces, so
yeah, we'd outgrow your spot. I mean, we got what 15 people right now.
exactly.
We out here working. Trey been putting it all together, man. We doing everything. So
Well, shoot. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I know I
let me
enjoyed
look at
bringing
that.
this to y'all. Um, please make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow Sir here. Go ahead and give him all of your information. It is
I mean,
backwards
you
on
can
the
see
screen.
it is backwards on the screen. I fixed it.
All right, there it
I don't
is.
know why I'd be flipping it like that. It's craziness. Certain places they do it that. But Goliath MTVK on all socials. Upgrade the meaning on all socials. We are pretty much everywhere. Upgradethemeaning.com if you want to learn a little bit more about our story, what's going on, what we're promoting, and where we're going with things. You can also sign up. Right now, we are going to take inquiries, not necessarily maybe bring you on. We have to hear some things, obviously, and we got to make sure your game is your business side is very well put together. So, other than that, though, follow us. Hear the great music stuff. Even Nito's helped us out with some production, so definitely got some good things in the works.
Yep. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. And we'll see y'all
Deuces.
in 2 weeks. So not next Monday, but the following Monday. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I'm being patient with y'all. I'm being
Mm-mm.
patient.
I said, being patient.
I'm being patient. But we'll see y'all. All right, holler.